just moments away from kickoff. SKC trying to get some revenge here today. We wait for the whistle.
They're competitive. All of them are competitive, and they've all been practicing.
For the players, they wanted revenge.
It's time. It's time to play the game.
They were holding that grudge from all the way back in May.
They were pumped and excited, and they were ready for it.
Oh, come on. Good work, Connor. Good job.
They went to Minnesota in June, and now we're in almost October, in September. And so they've been working really hard and practicing and trying to prepare.
You gotta beat me down there.
On your mark. Get set. Go!
I'm Denise Chowning. I am one of the Unified Sporting coaches this year. I am also a social worker at Bonner Springs High School.
Don't do it. Come on, Raquel.
A lot of times in the past, I think we focused more on skills, like we're going to do dribbling drills and we're going to, work on this. And they really we did a lot of scrimmages and prepare for what they knew was on Minnesota's team.
We just kept playing a lot. Coach Brennan and myself, Parker, Denise. Our minds, fortunately, we were able to keep them entertained enough to where they knew the assignment.
Dude, you beat me.
Yeah.
You didn't even want to take it easy on me just because I'm old or anything?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Up 2-0 to lose 3-2 after the long journey we had up to Minnesota. It was tough. And what made it even harder is our next game wasn't for 3 months. To be honest, it took a couple trainings for us to kind of get over that. But what we did was we just focused on ourselves.
Big kick. Nice. Yeah. Ready? Yes, good work, Angel. It's like not my hand.
Well, Connor, like our other players, our partners, they all kept each other motivated. And I joke a little bit about this, but I felt like I didn't have to do as much coaching this year because the players, they stepped up big time.
No, you didn't.
All right, whoever was coach.
What a guy. I don't think I've met somebody with just as kind of a heart. And I just come from a competitive background where you're taught to adjust players this way, interact with them this way. To have him come from a whole different perspective, it kind of made me take a step back, and I learned a lot from just the way he interacts with the players.
You're going to experience things that you normally wouldn't. You're going to be meeting a lot of great people. You're going to be experiencing a lot of opportunities that the professionals get to do.
Yes, 2 hands. This group of boys made me laugh a lot.
Nice pop.
A lot.
I'm pumped.
Guys, this is amazing. This is an amazing opportunity. This is awesome.
Most of the team this year was brand new. Coming to see each other a few times a month was pretty good. I made a lot of friends and I still talk to them today.
This group, I got to spend time on the field, of course, but off the field as well. We traveled to Minnesota, spent the weekend doing a bunch of fun stuff up there. Got to get to know them a little bit more as not just as soccer players, but as people. We did a pre-match party the weekend before the home match at Dave & Buster's. One of the best coaching experiences I've ever had in my life, that's for sure. Yeah, it's something you don't really experience on the competitive side of things because, you're having dinner with the team you're about to play the next day.
But again, since this will be the last time we're seeing each other, we figured we'd go around and just introduce ourselves and kind of, say hi.
But I think something we did that really broke the ice is we had everybody stand up and introduce themselves right before dinner and talk about their favorite part of the experience so far.
Hi, my name is Alicio, and my favorite memory of Unified is getting in the whole program of Unified. That was the best memory I've ever had. Like working with all y'all. Cool. Been a blessing.
All right, I'm Connor, and my favorite Unified memory is making all these new friends.
I think some of it wasn't really what I was expecting them to say. I was expecting a little bit more soccer answers, but a lot of them were just the experience of spending time, making new friends, and having people that they can kind of lean on.
I think This unified sporting experience has changed each individual that played on the team.
For me, I think unified sports it made it a lot more easier for me to communicate with people and just be myself, because you don't really have to fake anything with unified sports.
Minnesota's team is here and ready.
What time does the game start?
The game is going to actually start at 2. At 1, we're supposed to get here, get stretched, warmed up. They're going to do announcements. You got to get locked in because we're not losing, right? We're only winning, taking them down. They're predicting like 70 to 80% chance storms tonight during the sporting game. So if it gets delayed, then we would get delayed and you have to start before midnight. They really had a day, yeah. The plane was officially made yesterday at noon, I believe, so not even 24 hours to get it all worked out.
On camera too.
Make sure you guys get some good quality touches, okay? And if you need to break up into 2 groups and do it so you can have more touches on your feet, then do that. He's gonna start as keeper the first handful of minutes, and then we'll move on from there.
Angel, Gentry, and Tabor, Connor, and Tony up front. This is the forwards. He's captain.
Once we started warming up, you could tell they weren't really thinking about what could have been. They were worried about the moment. So, yeah, it was intense because we knew when we went to Minnesota, we had no idea. We were going in blind. We didn't know anything about the team. But after playing them, we knew like this was a quality team. They had some quality in it. So we had to be focused from the get.
I want your knee up and then out. 1, 2, 3.
I felt like it was excess if they walked out smiling. You know, if they were laughing and enjoying themselves. You know, sometimes we get kind of caught up and we get too competitive and we tend to forget about the whole meaning of the sport.
Yeah, because we're just going to do 2 sets of them, so it's not too much standing.
I'm a big believer of you're going to play your best soccer when you're having a fun time. If you're really overthinking it, putting too much effort into almost like being good at your work, quote unquote, it's almost the opposite effect. It kind of allows you to be a bit more free and really just remember that that's kind of what it's all about at the beginning.
Shoot it.
This whole match, this is what we worked for, all right? We worked hard for this day, and it's been very modified, all right? But it is what it is. We're here, and we need to make the best of it.
Okay, so here's what I want. Let's all line up on this white line here. Every single one of us. We're going to smile and wave. As soon as we're done with all of this, we're meeting right back. We're going to talk tactics, and we're going to play. Sound good? Yeah.
So the coaches decided to pick Connor to be the captain. There's a lot of aspects that went into it, but Connor shows up at every practice. He works so hard. He's probably just a classic person to be a leader.
He was the reason why I wanted to stay involved, because from day one he was just so excited to be there, and it kind of reminded me of me growing up and playing.
Number 4, Boston wins. Number 7, Angel Castillo. Number 8, Joseph Coleman.
Lots of adrenaline's going to be pumping. Look at this crowd, right? Every single one of them is cheering for you guys, is rooting for you guys, okay? Ready to go? Yeah. How we feeling? You feeling like a win? Yeah. All right, come on. Handshake, come on.
Get in there. What are we doing, Captain? On
family.
Family on 3? Yeah. I love it. Lead it off, man.
Loud and proud.
2, 3,
family! There is the whistle, and we are underway.
As the game went on, we went down pretty early.
Now brought down by Minnesota, a long-range effort, and it's past Castillo, and Minnesota United go up 1-0.
Here we go, Connor. Let's go, guys. Here we go.
You know, they were pretty aggressive. They spent most of the time with the ball, and then I got pulled out, and then eventually I got put in as goalie, which was my first time ever playing goalie.
Oh, yeah.
Get it, Joe. Get it.
Yeah.
We were down 2-0 at the end of the half.
And there is the halftime whistle. A good effort in the first half. We'll see what the second half has to offer.
So first couple minutes, just kind of let them vent. They were bummed at halftime, like big time bummed.
We have possession.
Brought them in, chatted about things that we liked, things that we could change. And Connor basically told everybody we have to work much, much harder if we're going to find success in the second half.
Strong leaders are Very important. The leaders are the ones that don't focus on themselves. They're there for the team, and I think that's exactly what Connor is.
So make sure you guys continue to hustle. 2 goals in the second half isn't unreasonable, right? I've seen you guys put in 5 before, all right? So go out there and have fun.
Let's go! Captain, anything else you want to add?
Let's play hard this half and try and get 3 goals.
Ooh, I love that, man.
Scoring on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The families, the opportunity for them to get to see their son, I don't want to cry, to get to see their son participate and loved and cheered on.
Good hustle, Tabor, good hustle.
They don't get the same opportunities as everybody. Nobody gets the same opportunities to be a professional athlete, but their son's got to do that.
It's Matthew Braithwaite, and he puts it past the keeper. Braithwaite scores for Sporting.
Matthew had the first, so for him to get that, you could really see his emotion come out when he was celebrating with his teammates. Like I said, that high five was maybe the hardest high five I've ever seen.
Go on, Connor!
I haven't really cried at a soccer game since maybe the 2014 World Cup, and when Connor scored, I was definitely crying.
Yeah! Get it, Connor!
Got a little emotional after that. You know, I even told Brennan that one confirmed why I coach Unified Sport.
That's a game.
Good job, fellas.
Final score, Minnesota United has 2-4.
This whole soccer for all is Unified Sports. And that's why I'm doing it, and I'll do it until they won't let me.
And they won! Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Special Olympics. I want to specifically thank a couple people, but one in particular. Lexi has done everything for us, and if it wasn't for her Victory Project, we wouldn't be standing in this room and having a good time. And so we owe you an awful lot. And we hope you are here for a long time. And I know that you've got a lot of things in your future, and we appreciate you. On behalf of Special Olympics, on behalf of both of the unified teams, we thank you. So everybody sign this ball for you specific. Thank you, Lexi. And you don't have to do a speech.
I was gonna say, I do this, you pick a job because you love what you do, and this is a huge part of why we're here. So I love all you guys.
If I look in our own, like just in Bonner Springs community, we had an assistant superintendent at the game today to watch. We had a teacher. We had people that had planned to go to the sporting game tonight and change their plans because it was important. Which is another reason why I think this year was so special, is because we had people from Tonganoxie, we had people from Topeka, we had people from Olathe, people from Bonner, and so it really was kind of a metro team of people that could then take it back to their own communities and get the support and the education and all that.
Well, you know, I always want people to treat each other the same, no matter who it is, and I think Unified Sports, I think, sums that up perfectly, because on the pitch we're all the same. We all have the same goal. If we all have the same goal on the pitch, we should all have the same goal in the real world. I hope our community continues to, you know, be supportive of Unified Sports, but I hope it gets even more popular. I hope there's more people going out to try out for these things, because there's always need for more volunteers or just people to be more involved.
Looking into the future, you know, it's all dependent upon funding. And so as the community continues to rally around the Victory Project and Special Olympics, we do hope to continue to grow this program.
Looking back, I never took the time to thank all the individual players just for the experience and for what they've done. I kind of regretted not doing that on the drive home after the game, not just personally thanking each of them. So yeah, if they're watching, I really want to let them know how much it meant to me and wish the best for them.
On three. 1, 2, 3. 40!